Hello, this is Andrew from Trend Following Mentor. Today is January 31st, 2014, and this is just a quick wrap up of what transpired in my perception of the stock market. Again, none of this is personal advice, and you can see all the full disclaimer on the bottom of the website, which is right here. But yesterday was a very interesting day. That the Nasdaq was up like 1.8%. Many of the leading stocks that had gotten hit actually it came back, had retraced a little bit. The S&P was up 1.1%. And what really happened was very interesting. I had some emails and some conversations with clients that range from, let's say, private clients, small traders, to actually some institutions. And everyone wants to know where the market's going. Well, guess what? I don't know. No one knows. You have to take it day by day. Some people think that this is the greatest buying opportunity, and there's another thinking that the market can fall off a cliff. And the fact is, in order to be successful when you trade in the stock market, you don't have to know the future. But what you need to know is to have an exact plan. And that's what I do. I help institutions, I help private traders build their own private plans. I do one-on-one mentoring, or I do hourly consulting where help them develop their risk management, their money management, the trading psychology, the trading plan. If it's an algorithmic trading system, that's what I specialize in. But again, none of it's perfect. All we're really trying to do is stay out of big trouble. And you know what's interesting is you had double-digit declines. You haven't had double-digit declines as of last November of 2012. And really all we've had is small declines. Maybe 5% on the Nasdaq and maybe 4% on the S&P. So where we are right now, it's a very interesting time. And again, you never want to be a bull, and you never really want to be a bear. You want to listen exactly what the market is telling you. And I say this all the time. Like right now, I have one stock. And all the other stocks I got taken out of, or I've locked in profits, and that's it. I'll pull up that stock. And it was a leading stock. But where we are right now is not a reason to be bullish, and it's not a reason to be bearish. The fact is like this. We had a nice jump yesterday. Well, that's great. The only reality was it was on very low volume. Look at the volume here on the selling days. They dwarf the up day here. So we've had I believe it's 8 distribution days on the Nasdaq and maybe 7 on the S&P, which historically can signify a top. And what a distribution day is when you have a lot of negative volume going into selling. A lot of selling going into the volume in a day. And you can see that over and over again in this little patch here. There's also another divergence where the MACD was higher and lower. But the fact is the stock market was higher. The AD line has gotten hit a little bit. But again, this can get repaired. You don't need to know the future in order to be successful. What you need to do is have a plan. My plan, simple plan is, if I'm below the 10 is below the 30, I'm not really looking to be long stocks. And it was really, we took out the 50-period exponential moving average, and I use this 200-day exponential moving average as a line of demarcation, which really divides bull and bear. You can use very simple tools. You can use the idea of distribution days, and you will stay on the right side of the market. I had a conversation, actually this week I was traveling, and I was meeting with various institutions and let's say anything from hedge funds to banks. And, we had this discussion about market timing. And some believe that you can, some believe that you can't. Well, I said, you know what? You don't know where the market's going, but you use these concepts on a daily basis. And you read where you're at. It's like getting an x-ray from a doctor. It's not going to be 100% perfect. There is no perfect. You're always going to have losses. You're always going to have trades that don't work. But you want to stay on the right side of the market. That's what this is all about. Staying on the right side of the market. And again, if there's any way I can help you, I'm here to help you. I have several books. Actually, they're here. The Wiley book, The Bible of Trend Following, The Bible of Compounding Money, as well as the fact, if you need help, let's say you're a small trader, we can do hourly consultations. Just come to the website. I'm very flexible. I'm pretty booked up all of next week. I'm taking some actual time actually it's the 2nd and the 3rd week in February. I have some time slots available that we can start talking. And again, maybe for the first conversation, we can have it's for free. I'm not looking to squeeze or anything like that. My goal is to help you become a better trader. Thank you very much.